But that's going to take us to the highlights of the week. That's Ross's recap. And we're going to take a look at a few of my favorite things from this week that happened. I mean, some of it did happen on the field, not necessarily from the play, though, as well. But the first thing we're going to take a look at is Joe Burrow's post-game press conference after he torched the Ravens. Take a look.
I didn't think it was a necessary comment. I wouldn't say I was offended by it. I mean, I'm in year 2. Who knows what's going to happen down the road, but I didn't think it was a necessary comment.
Was it on your mind when you were throwing at the end for 525?
Maybe.
You know, I love Joe Burrow's, I guess, ability to, in his press conferences, he sounds like such a veteran quarterback. And it's all about that little bit of a wink when he's talking, if he kind of heard and had a little bit extra motivation going on into this game. Of course, he finished this one with 525 passing yards, 4 touchdowns, clean as a whistle, 0 INTs. And this goes from, he's kind of back up his first game against the Ravens where they lost here, but he still finished with 400 passing yards and 4 total touchdowns, all right? So, you know, Don, might be time to, I mean, probably not to get the gold jacket out yet, but it's time to put at least a little bit of respect on Joe Burrow's name and be a little bit worried when you're going up against him because apparently you're not very good at stopping him. Highlight number 2 of the week has to go to Stefon Diggs for what he did here.
They've shown it last couple of times. Allen delivers. Touchdown! Stefon Diggs!
So there were a couple reports coming out from that he might have said a couple different things there. Of course, I mean, there's a little Yanni and Laurel kind of thing going on right there. What color is the dress? What did Stefon Diggs say to the Patriots fans? And it turns out, we saw it from a tweet confirmed by, I think, someone from the Pat McAfee Show crew. Got a DM from the friend of someone who was in that first row. And Stefon Diggs, of course, did say, "Shut the F up" to those fans. And honestly, I love these hot mic moments. The XFL a couple years ago was full of them, and I love it. It's so funny, just because, you know, when you play football, this is what you hear all the time. So, like, of course, I'm super accustomed to it, just hearing, you know, profanity and kind of trash talk like this. It's something that the producers of these games definitely don't want heard, especially when it's given like a was a G rating or something like that. It's technically the NFL's a family TV show, so obviously this is not something they want going past that. But you know, I love a good hot mic, and I love it when the NFL player is able to you know, give the fans what they deserve. It's just a good time all around. And the last one of the week is, it doesn't really have anything to pertain to football, except that I was at this halftime show. So go ahead, take a look at this.
Corgis lined up, the owners with their self-esteem on the line, with their pets racing in front of 60+ thousand fans. It looks like yellow, like green. Green crossed the goal line first. We're going to have to review this one, but the Corgis are excited.
Come on, what's not to love about a freaking Corgi race at halftime? Dogs are really great stuff. I mean, we've seen dogs bouncing acts. We've seen like those really long frisbee throws where the dog goes out and catches it. And now we get a little bit of a Corgi race. And I think one of the best parts about that was now white dog, the dog in the white, now looked like they might win, but then get like a yard away. Then they peel off and just totally turn around. And I just want to know what was going through their heads in that one. Maybe they saw a little bit of treat they thought, or I don't know, man. I don't know. I do love stuff like that. I like a little bit of fun in my football, or maybe a little bit of silliness in Corgis. Absolutely.